this next game, let's acknowledge Lenovo. Love
Hey,
Lenovo.
hey.
And on the other arm, Intel.
Hey!
Shout out Intel.
It's even good even with the light glare.
Yes. We love Intel, Lenovo, all their products. I'm even a proponent of the Intel Arc A770, the new GPUs that they have. Rebar support, if your CPU has it, they run just swell.
Those are going to be great.
Honestly, cannot wait. And wow, we're getting into it already. 60 on the scan.
Wasting no time picking up where he's left off of the last 8 games.
The momentum has carried through. There is no signs of slowing down for this Rob right now. Sus DI on that. No red sparks, nothing like that.
Yep.
Just
30 seconds in, just die. Eric going back to work here though.
I am, at this point, concerned if you're a Trile fan. If you're a Ripcord fan, shout out.
Party in the USA.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to the biggest Ripcord fans, Ripcord's parents, who were front row at Game Mason, cheering the boys in green on.
Yeah. Despite being kicked off of the stage, we made a way to persevere. And he almost didn't get to play either game either because the other player that he's throwing, Eric Trile, and his other teammates were cooking.
They were just cooking so hard. Shenandoah.
Yeah, great fight, but unfortunately we had the back-to-back on our mind.
Great people at Shenandoah. Great.
Absolutely.
Great.
And a really great fight despite not having a couple of their other best players.
Right.
The people they brought with them still no pushovers. Even with a couple of people very new, still trying to get their footing out in that very small sub-region out there in Winchester. Shout out to Lions Den.
That moment was just so magical. Like everyone was still in the lobby anyway.
Yeah.
Like
the entirety of Game Mason 2024 was a cinematic event.
Exactly.
We knew it was going. To a certain extent, we knew it was going to be going in because of the things we had set up, the guests we had coming, but like seeing it actually happen is another thing entirely.
And Trile has brought this back. Up a stock, well, as soon as I say that, it's kind of looking like...
Even with a little bit of the snipe, he's still falling.
But
had the focus right.
Was a very strong start, or I guess I should say weak start for Trile, and he's really brought it back.
Yeah, he's not afraid. He knows what to do.
I'm thinking this means that. Yep.
Yeah. Even like it's not even worth the mash out of it. You're just dead.
The Ken is canning. What can I say?
He's mastering the art.
Ken mastering the art of Ken.
The art of fighting.
Does that ever spike?
It did 3 times yesterday in the Nace match.
So
but no, we were talking about that yesterday, me and Moonracer. Like we usually see it from like Terry or Kazuya because of like how fast it combos, especially like going off stage. But Ken and Ryu can do it too. You just never see it.
Yeah. Here we are. Trile up 1. I am, with how much momentum that Ripcord had going in, that really strong opening, I am a bit surprised to see that Eric was able to take so much of the energy in this match back. And I'm really excited to see how maybe Kalos will affect this.
Yeah. Well, Eric is kind of like that in a way too, not just because of like the character and his play style, but like kind of his it's a mentality thing too. Eric is just very very battle hardened, no matter the opponent, no matter the character.
Now, I don't want to talk statistics and bore you here, but every time Rob Ripcord has been in a grand finals on loser's side, he has brought it back and won.
that is true.
So
and it's only been done, he's only done it a couple of times.
Twice, I think.
Yeah.
Including the no, not the first one. He was on the winner's side the first BMS one. But statistically, we're looking at a long set. But with how Eric is playing, Eric Trile, of course, I don't know.
You can't.
They're neck and neck.
You can't count either player out.
Right.
Either scenario is possible here. Either Eric wins this set or Jessup forces another. But right now, Eric pushing advantage all the way across the stage, making sure that he is the one riding the momentum, riding all the moves, keeping just up in the corner.
One thing I love about watching Trile play is just the pressure game. It's so good, so consistent. Every single match, pressure on. I'm hitting your shield, I'm about to break your shield. It seems like it's every second with the Trile.
Yeah, you have that threat because of like how unique the FGC characters are with what comes to like carrying the threat of the focus attack. There's just, you have this like big like looming threat for both of them. All of them really. And there's the bear. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back. Hello.
So is this game 2?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming that.
1-0.
I was gonna say I'm assuming because this is definitely a Ripcord counter pick. Side B. Okay. Yeah. I guess Eric can't punish that. So far, it seemed pretty even from what I've been like from the little bit I got to see before I came up here. The sets between these two are always so close, and it really just depends on like if Jessup can be as evasive as he wants to be, or if Eric just like finds the right nair.
So far, a little bit of both, but mainly, at least in this game,
Okay, he's back.
had all the momentum.
So that's the thing about safe thing about that. If as long as he has the stock lead, Eric actually can't let that Shoryu rip at ledge. You just can't, because otherwise he risks SDing, and oh geez Louise, Jessup finding that pickup at the end there. Very good work coming out from a Ripcord. That's going to put them at 1-1, I believe.
Yep. We are even. Now moving to Hollow Bastion. Once again, good round for both of these characters we saw in the Tofu set.
Mm-hmm.
The same can be applied for the FGCs.
Absolutely, and the FGCs, it's a little bit skewed because they're in some ways they're like pure, like their pure zoning is a little bit hurt, to say nothing bad about Shaku, but like Luigi just is able to put out Fireball, Zair, create this little wall under a platform. But the Shotos, they have extra length on their normals, and that matters so much, especially versus characters like Rob, who can play. I just looked away for 2 seconds.
He got the raw Shoryu.
Yeah, it'll happen.
He just died out. It just died out.
It'll happen to you if you're not careful. You have to be a good one. Good tech chase with the gyro. This has suddenly become a much more even game than it was not like 10 seconds ago. I literally looked away for 1 second and reapplied deodorant. Like, there's a stock. All right. Right, so this is kind of the weird phase where like it's a lot of the same thing happening over and over until Jessup burns both of his projectiles. Ooh, good up smash raw to shield. That up tilt is not safe unless it's special canceled.
No.
He was right to do it.
Good decision there.
It's definitely. Really just, oh my gosh. Trial parrying everything. Really just, Jessup really trying to just find his place coming off ledge. Dash attack. There, up. All right. Oh, geez Louise. This is just keeps snowballing for Ripcord right now.
Yeah, fortunate to be able to time the down tilt out of the focus, because that could have been bad.
Sure you can. And that not quick and a kill. Rob is a decently heavy fella, even on a relatively small stage like Hollow. All right. Daring through the dare through the sharking platforms with dares. Rob is so effective.
It really is.
Oop. Good punish come from Trile. Right now, Jessup's win. Oh, good bear from ledge there, and this is an even game again. Despite the fact that Eric had a full stock lead, Jessup absolutely knows what his win con is. He knows that he's able to make it happen. I think that surprisingly, a lot of the onus in the set is actually on Eric to get in, and the way he chooses to handle that will decide the outcome of everything. Because, like, the game plan that is afforded to Jessup, especially by Rob, is so good.
Yeah,
All right.
see if he can.
Good parries. You got to be a little bit careful about those nairs there, because that's not a safe move on parry unless you like perfectly space it and like possibly Robo Burner boost it and some other stuff.
Now making it very difficult for that to even become a thought.
Exactly. Very funny choice to just let the raw focus fall out. There was a little. I think Eric's hands were a little bit sticky with the glue he was eating earlier, but that's okay. We love him anyways. All right. Eric holding ledge so effectively just as he's been this entire set. Really just looking for some. I think he's like looking for the down smash to finally happen. And Jessup able to run away, get that gas back again. No edge guard happening this time. Oh, that's a big bear. That's a big bear. And is he gonna find what he needs at ledge? No, Jessup without being able to find his tomahawks, like he really Rob. Ooh, I was just about to say Rob's really relying on those stray hits to get those kills, and Ripcord found it. That is going to put Ripcord up 2-1.
Put it out at will.
Yeah, geez Louise, this is a. I'd comfortably say that this could be called a nail biter.
Yeah, with these two players.
With these two players, with just how volatile their gameplay can be going back and forth, they have probably had the most granzes of any two players this semester.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I could
whether it's both or one or the other.
Exactly.
More so on the part of Trile, but with how steady Ripcord has been on the rise with, I've mentioned with Moonracer yesterday in the NACE match, it's only all things get up from here. They're gonna run it back on Bastion.
I think that that's not a bad choice from Ripcord.
It's not a bad choice at all. This is good for either character.
Definitely, and you could safely attribute this to like just Eric's particular option select. Oh, but that pushes him. It doesn't push him too far. I don't know exactly how good. I feel like Ken doesn't have good drift. So whenever I see the Shoryu come out by ledge, I'm just like, oh. All right. Now this is the stage where he's doing a couple double jumps and he wants Ripcord to try and start to expect the Shoryu to. Oh my goodness. Was that STI or just Fallout? Either way,
it was Fallout.
Add so much longevity because that absolutely would have killed at this percent.
Oh yeah, like he wanted it earlier and the other one he just DI'd.
Great back air. All right, denying gyro for a little bit. Eric looking to sort of dash around, get a little something started. The more percent he puts on Ripcord here, the more onus is on Ripcord to try and approach, and that is where Trile is especially. 45% not too bad, but excellent pickup from Jessup finding the bear again. That bear has actually been like the crown jewel of Rob's kit in this particular matchup.
It really has.
Oh, nope, sorry.
Because we know how.
We know how that works.
We know how unfair that hitbox is.
Oh, another bear. So calling out. I feel like I've seen a lot of bear callouts come out from Trile. And I wonder if we feel like that's what needs to happen, because even more so than the Shoryus, which are hard to find on the ground. Because, like, Rob doesn't often let you find down tilts versus him, as Ken. He's got another down tilt that's pretty good and a ton of zoning tools that make it even easier to avoid. Eric's been finding these, just raw hits that burn off the side, and this makes it difficult for Jessup, because Jessup is such a fucking clutch god, but, like, Eric is up 1 full stock. And if Jessup gives up this game, then no reset for him.
Well, both of them can be clutch in their own way.
Oh, definitely.
Quite honestly. Oh, he got sucked in away. He's fine though.
He got sucked in. Well, the longer that this goes on, oh great. He held in and waited. Like I can never tell when the down tilt was going to lead to some death, because like obviously Ken can like back off and be conservative with his combo game.
He just got the out. You saw the up smash animation start.
I saw him.
You saw the startup.
Absolutely, I did.
The jab one just coming out.
Unfortunately, it's one of those you can't have an out of shield versus Ken down tilting you, and that is going to be this putting us at 2-2 now.
Yes.
Oh jeez Louise.
We're going to game 5.
So much impetus, so much of the impetus just on Ripcord right now to like figure out what happened that last game, because Eric. His game plan, like, it's not that he's an inflexible player, but his game plan is pretty consistent generally. He wants to maybe give a little bit of space or at least poke a little bit with Hadouken and then run in, nair, or down tilt. And those are very, very effective tools to get started. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this is just on Trile to do his game plan well enough and Ripcord to figure out what happened in that last game, because it was very marginal, but it was a 2-stock nonetheless.
It was. We're going to go back to Kalos.
Absolutely. And I think that this is a good choice from Jessup. All right. Well, yes, because it's MDSR, I believe. So
yeah,
the last stage
we went back to the normal rule set.
Which is, I honestly prefer MDSR to DSR, so
yeah,
that works for me. With regular DSR, you get locked out so hard. You get punished for winning, basically.
Yeah. And with how much of it happens around here, that would be very counterintuitive.
Oh, absolutely.
People would not want to come here.
People would not be happy with that about that.
No. Fortunately, we are smarter than that.
Yeah, no, I kind of don't like, because I've seen a couple of landing not too many where it's a problem, but I kind of don't like the landing focuses from Trile, just because knowing that Rob has the 2-hit combo tool that leads into the multi-hit up air that kills, dicey stuff.
Yeah, and as a result, like that's probably why he hasn't done it so much. Like I understand like throwing it out like when it looks like there's a window, but like you said, like Ripcord's able to react to it pretty fast.
Absolutely, it's very pronounced startup, but either way, so far, scrapping. Yeah, and that's exact. See that? Focus came out, got up aired. You can't be autopiloting like that, my friend. So this is where I learned that Rob is a little bit faster than Ken, it looks like. That it's not going to kill, but yeah.
That will.
That surely will. Are we looking at a reset, my friend?
It's looking very dire.
Absolutely. Something needs to happen like yesterday. Nope. Understanding that.
Yeah, he couldn't finish it. He knew he was going to retreat.
All right, and that actually does kill. Great work on the. Let's see. I think that wasn't crescent kick. Actually, no, that was crescent kick. I'm tripping. Because Inazuma is the one that's like 2 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, and raw back air. Oh my goodness, we got to reset.
Yippee.
All right. Jeez Louise, it's just so bad. I don't even know what to say. It was so back and forth. Like, that's... It's kind of like they're playing RPS with their whole entire game plan.
It really is, because they've kind of like, they're both similar in that like we know exactly what to do, and like we don't have a problem like rinsing and repeating and like having it be interrupted. So
yep, and we're getting right back into it. PS2, good stage. I quite like this stage because it means I don't have to ban game 1, and I hate banning because I actually don't even know what the rule set is still for stages. And I'm fine not knowing. I'm fine never knowing.
that's understandable.
Yeah. All right. Finding down tilts. All right. Fighting his way off the platform. So far, very even game. Trile finding a couple of his aerials, but Jessup immediately willing to punish him for that mixed tech. Up and trying to get the go for the side B. There's low side Bs. He's hit a couple of side Bs, but they've always been out of something, or they've been always falling up on pressure. Haven't found too many of just the draw drop downs, so I want to see if we start cutting out some of those, but either way, I'm not the one on the screen. And down tilt Shoryu, not quite going to find it at that percent. Rob is still P heavy, and stuff is not going to kill at 90 like that. Oh my goodness, immediately letting the up smash rip. Raw Bear, still not going to kill from center. This is even though the blast zones are small, the stage is big. Ripcord needs to, Trile needs to find something in soon because, and he found it. And he's got the gyro online, denying Ripcord his favorite toy for at least like a good few seconds. And there's Sad again. He wanted to start playing with it again. Right now, just boxing him out and finding good things. Trile answering right back with the down smash crescent. That's up tilt up air. There's just a lot going on here. Finally, this confirms him the crescent kick, just like basic, like getting like 30% for these exchanges. Trile wins neutral 4 times, and he's got Ripcord at the perfect percent to die to Shoryu, but getting in is the hard bit. As we can see here, Ripcord, big fan of like boxing with, will box with fair, nair, will just set out gyro and actually incentivize people to try and grab gyro just because it's like people's grab attempts are choreographed. But oh no! Falling out of the side B and still not having that, like keeping his cool enough to not air dodge basically. That means a lot for Jessup here, I think. Who's still finding his way back. Good patience from Jessup. Trile just trying to find something to shave the stock off. Alright, Shoryuken, and going for the reverse, as you should. If you're not sure about the opponent's hitbox before the Shoryu, you should try to mix up the what direction you're facing, because otherwise that's how like random fallouts happen even without SDI. Alright, Tatsu finding a couple down tilts into Tatsu. Damage is almost even. I think Trile finds another nair, another up tilt, just some exchange. He's absolutely able to get it. Alright, dare to dare! Not going to kill Rob, because Rob is just the grace and flying ability of an African swallow, but nevertheless. And not quite going to fun. Not going to fun. Yeah, that was for any geriatrics in the room who like Monty Python. Yeah.
I understood that reference.
Yeah. African or European? I don't know that. I love that move. Oh my god, as I was Monty Pythoning. I actually started screaming as the Shoryu happened, so I feel like that was good commentary still.
Awesome.
We on the... Yeah, come here. Get in here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Expediting my cleanup.
That's why I got my bags locked. So I'm ready to leave exactly at midnight when this tournament will probably end.
There's only one.
The resets happened.
All the remaining rivals play.
Yeah, right.
Using one setup playing doubles, so it's like, you know what? I'm gonna get my computer away. I'm glad that they're users. What about that? Was my first time bringing my rival setup, and it was well received, so that's good.
Rivals is cool.
I don't need to bring my old setup anymore because we don't be able to have money to keep your switches this possible.
Oh my goodness. So Trile, I don't know if you saw, Trile did win game 1. This was after the reset though, which was like, and the last set was really back and forth, like super polarizing. It was game 5 and it ended in like a pretty like, Jessup kind of rolled him, I'm not gonna lie. It was really tough, and it's not even reflective of like the other games in the set, which were like super duper back and forth. But so far in this game, we're not kind of seeing as much of that. Jessup, yeah, Hadouken is still the knockback threshold to have that silly little trip chance, like 30% trip, 10%, or I think it's 10% actually. Either way. So far, yeah, Battlefield, good stage, gives Jessup space to kind of circle camp and be as safe as he needs to be. That's gotta be it. Yeah, no, this just started out, and Jessup has been finding his bears all day today. This is absolutely like, all right, getting some pressure. Another Tatsu, probably not finding 2 more down tilts. Yep, good one, good lock. I do too, cause like there's a little bit of sauce in it, cause like you have to space the jab for the tipper so that they get pulled in. It's silly, but it's good.
The good kind of silly.
The good kind of silly. Not the bad kind of silly, like Ken special canceling up air into Shoryu. I hate that so much.
Understandably so.
Alright, burner boost into bear. That is the Jessup spec. Like, I know. And part of the that's a lot of it, and that's why he specifically goes for the F throw there, is because it sends at the angle where people kind of want to jump. And like it's such a fast throw to react to that you're like, okay, I get in again. And then there's Jessup right there with you.
Like he's ready to get again too. He's not gonna.
Yeah, Eric has actually had those reverse Shoryus on lock, and it's been very impressive. Up tilt, up air, and he's. Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that, and that's the second. That's the second time this set that's happened, unfortunately. Like the preemptive air dodge off stage. Exactly. Yeah, right. Rob. Low-key DDD sometimes, depending on the stage.
Yeah, DDD more than Mega Man, quite honestly.
Yeah, Europe. Okay, so Hollow is actually one of Trile's kind of picked from last game. It did pretty well for him. Jessup did win a game on the stage, but he did pretty well. A lot of this is just like, can Trile get the right nair at the right time to get a lead? Yeah, really. They just went back to neutral, and then Jessup proceeded to immediately even and then get a lead. All right. Yeah, no, it's 7 frames, I think. No, it's about as much as Dare, I think, which is definitely 7 frames. Ooh, baby. I got 5th. I got a decent fit. I can't do that, but I really want to break. Oh no. I want to break into 3rd. I did it a while ago, and I want to do that again. But this is Grands with 2 players that aren't me. Oh no, that's the double toss. Doesn't quite kill, but it puts Ken in such a bad spot.
He did it again.
And he did it again. Jessup punishes are coming through. Eric leaning back in his chair. He's locked in friendlies. Like, I'll be talking my shit when we play friendlies, and he just doesn't say anything until the game is actually over.
He does not care.
You're Darren!
No talent, no skill.
I hate that both Matt and Zonga Zonga are gloating about his run in squads. One of my Merc would have beat him if I didn't go all random because I was bored because I hate squads. I hate squads so goddamn much. Alright, forward air, down tilt. And that's the thing, you can't... It's such a thing, like, if you have a bad roll, rolling in against... Like, rolling at all versus Rob hurts so badly. Alright, down tilts. Because Jessup's not in the percent where like he's taking a lot of tumble from anything, so it's hard for Eric to like keep momentum in a lot of ways. Yeah, he's just looking for raw Tatsus. I don't know how I feel about this game.
Habits I don't have.
No, I agree. I like, for me, I just play like more defensive, and then I'll throw out a move and see if there's something I should be doing better for game 3. But either way,
I mean, Eric's like bringing it back.
He's
very
holding
slowly.
He's holding his own at the ledge really well. Oh, that air dodge should have probably been it, but
Yeah.
he finds that
His mash is so good though.
it is. Ripcord though finding the Dosido anyhow, and Eric is on his. He's gone from sitting pretty to his tournament game now, and some adjustments are gonna have to happen.
Wild.
And Jessup pretty much just like owning BMS. Like this, if he wins tonight, that's his 4th win in a row.
Jeez Louise.
Like we need to light the smub signal like Batman, but instead of a bat, it's like
Ridley.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
The
Ridley's like
the Ridley stock icon.
it's
Yeah.
Ridley eating Samus's parents.
I mean,
Oh, something I saw. Now that you mentioned that, Lasog and D Twizzy matched up today in bracket, and one of their games, this was streamed too. So one of their games, they gentlemen to Norfair Battlefield Edition has Ridley and Samus because D Twizzy has a Samus and she's nice with it.
She knows she's been
I got bodied. I'll say.
The Samus actually mattered a lot tonight for her because she was able to beat Mike Kirby with it. And
Samus is a good character.
Samus is pretty good, I might say.
Yeah, it goes well in a lot of
tilts.
the matchups you mentioned.
Ryu having much better physics to combo, being about the same build as Ken, but just heavier and like I believe falling at least a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's.
I think Eric wants to count on Ryu's like kind of better zoning, but
Maybe that's before they switch because he hasn't played Ryu since winners finals against Tofu.
yep. And it's often versus those more defensive characters or defensive players. That's kind of what Eric is looking for.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He put himself off stage. Oh jeez. Oh no.
I've been playing Mario Kart DS like from the beginning. I can't wait to unlock Rob.
No, I love Mario Kart DS so much.
I think it's the 2nd best. I think Wii is the best.
I'm inclined to agree with you, actually.
Me too.
For me, for like nostalgia reasons, I always say that DS is my favorite.
Yeah.
But like Wii is so good. It's just so good. Ooh my god.
Yeah.
Great stuff. It's also funny that Rob is the best car in that game.
Yo, the cars are so broken.
They're so
I
funny.
know.
I feel like I'm gonna like break the plus pad or something, like drift.
Yeah, no, dude, snaking. When I learned how to snake, I think I did. I got like one of my D-pads a little messed up when I was younger.
Damn. Gold Mantis, my beloved.
Yeah, you're so right. Up air.
How did he not die?
Ryu's,
It's gotta be, like,
Ryu's
so
a heavy
stale or
fella.
Yeah, that's the reason for.
Shakanetsu. Honestly, if that move stays stale and Eric is able to hold his advantage, this is not a lost cause at all.
It's really not, and you kind of see him doing a little bit of that. What he was able to do earlier, even as can.
Slowly building back that percent up, and the
Couldn't
straight
shield
air.
that time,
Yeah.
yeah.
The straight air, Eric lurching forward his chair. He knows that
Lock
it's
in.
now it's do or die time. He understands that.
I need Isaiah here.
He's got a better vibrato than I do, and I do fucking vocal training. All right. Right now, Eric, shielding in all the right places, well, except for that time. I think that's the thing. He's going for these defensive jumps, but Jessup really capitalizes those, especially when he has the gyro in hand.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, it's definitely scary, but
Jessup's at kill percent.
just we need to see one of those like one of the Twitter like up air short. There it is.
There it is.
Right.
We're looking for it, and this is absolute. We actually saw this match a little like Cirque, I think it was. This is certainly a feasible situation, but just the psychological trauma of being at 100 versus Rob, knowing that he can just grab you. Oh, jeez.
I really want to see a game 5.
I would like to see a game 5 too. Actually,
Do we want to see a game 10, or do we want to?
Go home?
I mean,
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's no way that could.
I was gonna say,
I don't know. I've seen some shit in this game.
oh, speaking of which,
175 and going. Ryu's heavy. He like. Ryu's been bulking.
he's barely hanging in there though.
What a choice. Okay. All right. Eric really scatting for one of those up airs. He understands that he needs to do something like right now.
And he has to be so
Yeah.
careful.
I think the one
Any
thing,
large hit will kill him.
Oh my God, the one thing Eric can count on is Jessup's gonna be like really. Oh, that's it.
Whipping through, pulling it out, and he's gone. And he's gone.
That's tough.
That's tough. I get it.
Yeah.
Jessup has a
That-
stranglehold on BMS right now.
Dude, I'm so glad I got that one today because I was getting more and more frustrated versus Rob.
That's gotta like put you pretty well on like a PR.
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so, but
Yeah.
like, it's a very other panel. I'm just gonna get put at like 8th anyway.
All right, signing off.
That's-
Thanks for like the one person watching or something.
Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.
Yeah, how many?